Going up against Maitre Peters, probably a French guy. Um, Cost control can be quite good. Aerial spec, I don't love the specialist, but you get the tanks. I think it might be safer to go for this because, you know, if you're not going to go air, then why get aerial spec, right? Let's see if we can use our high explosive ammo to this game. I'm hoping that we can test it out and see if it'll be something interesting. So we're facing these things. I guess we could just go for some fangs, or maybe we go for like a tank and a fang first. I mean, we are gonna reveal our hand, but I don't know. Like the thing is, I'd rather go for chaff, right? And we cannot go for like the extra deployment. So the tank line's gonna be here. So it's gonna be on the same line as this. All right, I think this, in terms of missiling, can't really missile anything here. Okay. Go for attack first, I guess. Now, nice positioning on the Fang. I wonder if I want to go for shielded Fang since I don't have any crawlers. Surprisingly, we haven't even lost the tower yet. This is kind of amazing. Like, we're doing pretty good, all things considered. Could have lost the tower right away. Do we sell Big Bertha, I guess, right away, or we just keep it? Advanced missile device. Man, he's kind of close on the line. Not gonna missile his. I mean, advanced missile device can be quite good here. Laser sights on the Mustang. You know, he's gonna be closing the distance. I kind of like this. Just don't know when to use it. But it could definitely be handy if he's pushing in. Alright, let's go ahead and sell this, since it's not doing anything. We'll go straight into our tanks. It's either here or here. I guess here's better since he's pushing in on this direction. Gotta be careful of flanks. Okay, he's already flanked us. Wait, he's giant spec. Okay. He's already flanked us with the dual arc light in the corner. How did we manage to kill this one? Because some of them went forward. I think we're kind of safe here. I think are we gonna still lose the round, despite the flank. Okay. Now we're gonna get killed by the turret. Maybe we should have kept this gun here. It would have probably cleaned up those two units. So not loving our decision there. Okay. What do we do? Okay, wasps are good, phantom rays are good. I think wasps are slightly better. Phoenixes are the best, but wasps will just clean up the flanks way better, I think. We need to make a space for a rhino, maybe. Okay, so do we sell out of this yet? Probably. Since we're already selling a lot of our stuff. And I wonder if you just get a single tank for this side. Or if we just continue to build this line. I guess I'm a little bit worried about something happening here. But at the same time, I want to just build our strong side, so I will take the risk, I guess. Okay. It's kind of it's not great for our It's not great for our Mustangs, but he's just deploying everything into the flank, which can't be great for him either. Let's keep in mind we do have the advanced missile device, so we will be able to clean everything up with a missile if we want to. Okay, what's going on over here? Okay. Oh my god. We've just been getting owned by his free stuff. Maybe we shouldn't have sold both turrets. Now this turret isn't doing anything. EMP. I don't think that's super useful. He's probably gonna click this, but we never click it. It's not that good for us. I don't think there's a point in going for this. Like, it just feels too risky. Alright. Do we sell out of the dogs now? I guess you sell out of this dog. And we just keep building tanks. Now I think probably need to start you know, spreading the line a little bit here because we don't want to be too weak here. This needs to be dealt with, so I think you do this. Maybe we put this here just to be safe. Yeah, surprisingly, we haven't had any money to spend on the missiles, but you could see this would be a juicy missile. Like, we absolutely have to missile this. These steel balls are kind of fat. They're kind of tanky. But now, with a single tech, we're going to be dominant over the steel balls, and he went for a really greedy tech. A really greedy spell. I never go for it, and I fear that it might be the end of him. So given what's going on, I'm just going to keep pushing. Now, he might go for the shield, but there's a chance he doesn't go for the shield, so we're going to keep pushing, and I want to start introducing some missiles. Okay, this is useless. Let's go for range. I say that, but we don't have any money for any extra missiles. I guess you could go for a crawler here. Or you might as well just go for a Fang. Unless he's gonna go into Mustangs, then you don't want the Fang. So yeah, he could easily missile us, but I kinda don't care. It's either 2 chaff or I think you have to go for 2 chaff here. I want to go for marksman because we're really weak to air units. But I'm just going to pretend that he, you know, is not actually... Okay, so the hacker again is a throw. Every single time we see the hacker, we've never lost to the hacker. So every single time it's like the gut shot play, but it just doesn't work. So fortunately, this is going to be a pretty boring game. In terms of nothing interesting is going to happen. It's just going to be GG next round. We even get the fire, which I think you have to take the fire here. I guess we do burn a little bit of ourselves, but he's going to burn a lot more, I think. You even fire here, or just because he's got shield bubbles, so all right, let's put down a shield ourselves. Maybe we can missile the shield bubble. What, 16k? So, well, he's, yeah, it's a little bit too much already in terms of how much we can deal. What do we do here? Get a level in the tower. No, there's not even any crawlers here. Let's put a missile here just in case. We don't know what might happen. Just get a level on this tower just in case. Guess you want the speed, but I don't know. Look at this. Look at this. The missile didn't do anything. But this is just sad to watch for the opponent. Give him another chance, please. Okay. Feels so bad. I don't want him to die right there. Imagine armor on the he doesn't have anything that can respond to the armor. So I guess we go for the armor. And same as well. Well, actually, we have the wasps that can deal with the armor. Okay, so not a lot of money left over. $100 left. I kind of feel like I just want to missile this arc light. I want to missile like this arc light too, and just call it a wrap. Not much else here to do. Well, if you commit into a hacker, you may as well just keep committing, right? I don't understand why hacker is such a common response into mass tank. And if he doesn't have anything that can attack the yeah, he doesn't have anything. This is okay, wait, he's got the Phoenix. Has he had the Phoenix the whole game? Because I just kind of like just completely slipped my mind there. Like it just blended in to the point where I just didn't see it. Whoa, what's going on here? So that was a throw attempt on our end to go for the armor. At least this one. This one's doing pretty good. Yeah, it's sad to watch here. It's not even close. Yeah, lesson, do not go into hacker.
Okay, training spec, free tank. Ooh, fortified spec. I think I like the fortified more than this. The crawlers are good. You have to sell out of this, but it's so hard to say. I just don't know if I made the right decision because you have to sell out of the hounds, whereas the training spec you keep everything. It's just that the training I never have money to really train everything, and I'm not good at building like this mega wraith that's like healing, or you can't kill it, you got to get a melter. Feels too all in-ish to do stuff like that. We don't even care what he's doing. Doesn't even matter. This is just what we build. And why is that? Well, when you keep everything in the middle, it's less likely to, to get pulled into the corner. These crawlers are not gonna completely get pulled. Oh, well, they probably will get pulled, but late crawlers are always good. And of course, we have our patented tank setup, 2 squares above the tower. I'm not convinced yet. I'm not sold yet on this HE. It feels like it's more of a nerf than it is a buff. But it does make you a little bit scared to go into, like, let's say Shielded Fangs, but you'd be scared into Mustangs anyways. The reason why this is bad is the HE is bad is because then all of a sudden I can just throw down like an armored unit and it's just going to be a lot more effective. So I'm quite happy with the hounds here. They're doing a lot. And that's the idea. We're gonna be able to have a lot of chaff clear in the early game. So opponent probably is thinking the Void Eyes is the answer, but I think he's wrong. I don't think the Void Eyes are gonna work. It's gonna be another skip. Yeah, I think we need to have the fangs or the crawlers here. Just for the missile defense. Could argue that the crawler is even better now because like he doesn't, there's no point in ever going, I think armor, shielded fangs. And he's aggro, so alright, this should be good. I'll just double check to see if the missile can get through. Okay. I think I want the marksman here actually unlocked. Good thing here is that this might be able to take this out. At least this thing needs to reload for 10 seconds. This is taking out like a whole pack of tanks. And this is just, our guns are just so useless. They're not doing anything. How come we're getting such how come we're getting the raw end of this deal? Okay. I'm surprised that we're already like winning on round 2. You'd expect that we need to scale and get the mech rage. But this is not good for him. This is not good at all for him. Supply enhancement? Do you go for that? Is that even worth it? Does that do anything? I don't think so. I have to level up the tanks. I don't have money for supply enhancement. I really want to go for another tank, but like I can't pass up. We need anti-air, right? So we're gonna need this sooner or later. Like he could easily go for a Phoenix. What kind of comp is he doing? Like what is he? Does he have any units that have more than... what's his tanky unit? He doesn't have any tanky units. I'm kind of feeling like next round there's going to be a mountain or something, or like a factory. But factory isn't played in this way. Unless it's a corner factory. But surely you're not going to see a corner factory... like, you know, this early. And surely a corner factory just insta-dies to the sledges. Now we did remove EMP in order to go for our damage sharing as an experiment. So we might be vulnerable to that. Phantom Rays are just kind of good because they can tank. I think we go for the Phantom Ray. And, no, I don't mind the corner position. Wouldn't mind putting in his flank as well, but you'd have to tech armor first. I'm not willing to tech armor at this point, especially since it's just level 1. Now we just go for 2 tanks. Pretty straightforward. I think it's time to start selling some of these guns. Like, we're gonna need to be able to sell maybe out of the Phantom Rays next turn. So our game plan is to click the damage sharing after the range. Okay, so he just loses because now he wants to go for the hacker. Nerfs his Mustangs for the additional chaff clear. If we click armor on this, he can't win this round. There's no way that the hacker is gonna work. How does Link Sledges work if he goes hacking? I don't think it's something I want to find out. I don't think it's necessarily going to be good for me. An exploding rhino would have been devastating there. So all I had to click was explosion. Alright, just click range, 2 more tanks. Maybe 2 crawlers, actually. I wonder if it makes sense to level this. Since he's gone for the higher level, but I think I just want more chaff. All right. If he clicks this and gets a couple more rhinos, he probably can win. But he needs to do it soon before the DPS ramps up too much on the sledges. For me at this point, I feel like the chances of us winning are 100%. We've never lost to a hacker. Seems like the hacker is just the auto throw. And that HE isn't doing him much when he's going into the Phantom Race. Look at this poor hacker. They should really buff the hacker, honestly. It's so bad. At least into sledges. Maybe it's good into tarantulas. Probably just go for the fire badger as a it's kind of like a something here. The only thing is I don't know if you want to put the crawler here because the crawler dies to the Mustang too quick. Part of me wants to set this on fire. I think it's probably a good idea. Maybe Maybe we just put this guy here, just set stuff on fire, sell him next round. Now I'm sure this is when the hounds start becoming useless. Theoretically, we should be going for more chaff, so... Let's go for speed. Yeah, he's hacked one of the flank units. It would be nice to leave him alive so we could test if the damage sharing is a throw or not compared to just not clicking it, but I think he's... yeah.